nothing. But isn't it convenient that we happen to have the exact percentage of fat content you wanted?
2%.
Very convenient.
I think I'm just gonna go someplace else. I think she found it a little too convenient. Hey, Bobby, it's okay.
I know. It's just I try to make everything convenient for the customers, but no one seems to appreciate my efforts.
Listen, Bobby, I appreciate your efforts. Once we get this thing off the ground, we'll have all the other stores kicking themselves for not thinking of this. We're the convenience store.
All right.
Now, get back out there, Bobby.
Hi. How are you doing today?
Kids, man.
Yeah.
It's super nice you guys open a convenience store right by our house.
Yes, very convenient that we happen to open a store right by your house. Very convenient.
Why would you say that?
We just wanted to point out how convenient all this is.
Who do you work for?
The convenience store!
I told Sherry I wasn't making this shit up.
You store on your diapers?
Sherry, grab the kids! They found us!
He's representative of the general population. Bobby, cheer up, Bobby.
Do you realize we spent our entire life savings on this store, but we haven't had a single customer? Do you realize this?
I was just hoping
Hoping that there would be a demand for convenience stores?
very convenient stores.
Much less demand for very convenient stores in this stinking city.
I guess I just thought if we could get one actual customer, I don't know, we could break through. It was silly.
Do you ever think that maybe, just maybe, our store is too convenient?
Too convenient? I don't think that's possible.
Then explain this to me then. We have a conveniently placed store filled with conveniently placed items, but conveniently we haven't had a single customer. It's all too convenient.
It's almost as if
Someone's been scaring off our customers. Very convenient. We're too convenient for the competition.
who would do such a thing?
Welcome to the convenience store. I hope you find everything convenient. Very convenient.
I see.
Too convenient. Not you now.
You were right. We're sunk. The dream is over.
Oh, Philip, it's never silly to dream. Everything will be okay.
I won't allow us not to make rent. Not on my watch.
How convenient.
Very convenient.
Kimberly S. wants to know who played the hunter in Jumanji.
Got it! Jonathan Hyde!
Done.
Do you ever think...
Jason R. wants to know how many Skittles are in a bag of Skittles.
Regular bag or family size?
Just a regular bag, he didn't specify.
Alright, this here says around 60 Skittles per bag.
Done.
Don't you...
Jason R. wants to know how many Skittles are in a family size bag.
100.
Done.
Didn't you think there was going to be more to this Google internship?
Yeah, I guess.
Like more coding or more technology?
Yeah, probably.
Like you don't have an ounce of resentment for this work?
Ted M. wants porn.
Again?
Nope, he's changing it. Lesbian porn.
I learned Java for this.
Done.
So no resentment even after that? That was like our 90th one so far, and we've only been working here for 2 hours.
Dana K. wants to know about sharks.
What about sharks?
Anything. Look, my family is really proud that I managed to get this internship. I'll just tell them that it's really taxing and leave it at that. I don't want to ruin anything.
Ruin anything?
Did you find anything yet?
I don't know. Tell her that sharks can't sleep. Who gives a fuck?
Sharks can't... Done.
What? You said that?
Yep.
Snap out of it, man. What's gone into you?
What's got into you?
Do you realize what we just did?
What?
You wasn't even sure about that.
So?
Do you think you just told her a falsehood? Do you think she's going to cross-reference that with the guys at Bing? I don't think so. You're a smart man, right? You know what this means.
We just altered her truth.
Exactly.
That's kind of dope.
What? That's not dope.
Call maps. David M. wants to know the distance from San Francisco to Walnut Creek.
I don't think you understand the gravity of this.
It's not that big of a deal.
What?
So what if she goes around thinking sharks can't sleep? That's kind of funny. At least we don't have that guy's job.
Well, at least he's doing his job with integrity.
Just calm down, man. This room is making me crazy. It won't happen again. Daniel F. wants to know how to get a toothbrush out of his butt.
Butt stuff, butt stuff. Butt stuff.
Make sure to exercise your integrity.
Butt stuff. Aha! Butt stuff.
Good.
If it is shallow enough in the rectum that someone can get a solid grasp of it, have them pull it out slowly from the rectum as to not damage the walls of the rectum, and follow up with their doctor. If it is too deep,
Too deep where?
in the rectum.
In the rectum.
If it is too deep in the rectum to solidly grasp, do not attempt to grasp for fear of pushing it deeper
Into the rectum?
Yup, and in this case, immediately have someone transport you and your rectum to the nearest hospital, taking care not to sit for fear of pushing it deeper into the rectum.
Done.
Back on track.
Track?
No, I was just saying how we're back on track after we had a little slip up earlier.
Oh, I slip a lot too. Or it's dusty, or up a really steep hill. San Francisco to Walnut Creek, 24.6 miles. Done.
God bless him.
KG wants to know the name of Channing Tatum's kid. Everly Tatum.
Wait, how'd you know that?
Everyone knows that.
Hey there, boys. I'm just coming down here to check on you. Heard you had a little slip-up earlier.
Well, where'd you hear that?
Google, we can't have slip-ups. We here are the world's premier search engine, and just like any engine, we need each part to execute their work with precision. Now, what was the nature of this infraction? We know what the infraction was. We simply want to hear it from you.
We told a woman that sharks can't sleep.
I see. And what sort of information was she seeking?
She wanted to know about sharks.
What about sharks?
Anything.
I see. Alrighty then, you should be just fine with this first infraction. After this one, however, we would see that there's a recurring problem, and just like an engine with a recurring problem, we need to bring it in to get some parts retooled. Do you understand?
Yes!
We would hate to see some parts have to be retooled.
Fucking maps!
I hope he slips up a really steep, dusty hill and breaks his neck.
Well, this could be a good thing, right? We weren't planning on having any other shark moments, so to just help hold us to it.
Right, we'll just be extra careful.
Extra careful, right?
Yeah! Adam K wants to know what Jason Bateman's morning routine is.
Why Jason Bateman? It doesn't seem like he would have an amazing morning routine or anything. It's probably decent, but worth looking up.
Just find it. I can only hold the pinwheel for so long.
Ask him if he met Batman.
Batman? Batman?
Batman has an intense skincare routine before putting his mask on to prevent acne.
What?
It's in here!
I don't think he meant Batman when he typed in Jason Bateman.
Just give me the Batman routine for now. I can find this.
Then do it then.
I'm on Bateman, but all I have is what type of body wash he prefers. And even then, he doesn't feel too strongly about it. Suave?
We need something. I don't want to be retooled.
Neither do I. It's just that there are no
results.
We can't.
We have to. We can't lie to the public again.
We can't put up no results. I can look again.
You can look again, but it won't be there. It won't ever be there.
Maybe if I checked, I swear I can find it.
Tristan.
I will. We can't. We can't. We can't.
We must. Done.
I heard if you lick a lobster, you get good luck.
What? Do you want me to lick that?
I'm just saying.
Well, are you gonna lick it?
No. You?
No.
What, do you have a problem with it?
No, I don't have a problem with it.
Then what's the issue?
There's no issue, it just doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know, it sounds like you're against lobster licking.
I'm not pro or against. I really don't have an opinion about the situation. I didn't even know this situation existed.
So you gonna do it?
You really want me to lick it?
I'm just saying, if you wanted to get good luck, you could, lick a lobster.
It sounds like you want me to lick a live lobster.
I don't want you to do anything.
Then why would you say that?
I'm just saying.
But why would you say that if you didn't want me to lick a lobster?
I was just presenting it as an option.
As opposed to what? Kissing it?
You could do that too.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Do you want me to kiss it now?
Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Oh, so I should.
You can keep that option open.
But why would you imply that I should? I don't have to do anything to this
But
lobster.
you could if you wanted to.
I don't want
No
to.
one's forcing you.
Exactly!
You could give the lobster an itty-bitty lick or kiss.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
You want me to lick the lobster.
What gives you that idea?
Because you keep saying that no one is making me, but you keep implying that I should.
Implying? I think you're reading into what I'm saying.
What? I'm not reading into anything.
I think you want to lick the lobster, but you won't admit it.
No. Why would I?
You don't have to hide. I won't judge.
I'm not hiding.
Then have at it.
I don't want to lick a lobster.
If you're afraid to open up to me, just remember who was there for you when you got dumped and helped to get over it. That was some deep stuff.
That was some deep stuff, but this is a lobster.
No. Tricky.
What? Tricky?
We can talk about this more. What sort of feelings do you have toward the lobster?
None. Nothing.
Why are you making such a big deal about it?
I'm not making such a big deal about it. You are.
I'm just saying, if it truly meant nothing to you, you would have already licked it by now.
All right. You know what? Whatever. Happy?
How do you feel?
Salty.
See, I got your back, bud. We still on for Friday poker?
She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. All right, keep it moving. God's flood will be starting soon. Cows, what? Where are you going?
Home, probably?
Yeah, home.
Why? We need you.
You need us?
I am a righteous man, and I was ordered to put a male and female of each species into God's ark so that God's animal kingdom can continue to...
Yeah, we get all that.
We've made that very clear.
But you said you need us.
Guys, this shouldn't be difficult.
What we're saying is, why not let our species die out here with the rest?
What?
Yeah, why can't we cows all go down together in solidarity with each other and the rest of the world?
We're not a part of your elitist boat.
Yacht.
We don't think we're above anybody else just because we built a big boat. Oh, look at me. I built me a big boat so I can save myself.
Come on, guys.
But I need you cows to come on board because I wouldn't be a goody-goody if I didn't save all the species.
I'm not a goody-goody, just... All right. You guys make milk. And that makes cheese. And it's very important that I live in a world that still has cheese. Okay? Now, I command you to get on the ark.
Oh, look at that.
He commands us.
Very commanding.
Just get on the ark.
What's in it for us if we get on your big boat?
What? You'll get to live, and God won't wipe you out with a flood.
Not very convincing, is he?
Convincing? You're cows. You're not supposed to need convincing.
Yeah, I need to be convinced.
What's more convincing than the threat of impending doom?
We hear the lions got a zebra out of this?
Because that's what they eat. I got a dead zebra for the lions and I have tons of hay for you and all the other hay eaters.
I don't know. I kind of want a zebra. You want a zebra?
I want a zebra.
What would you possibly do with a dead zebra?
Fuck it, probably.
What? No! I am not letting you have intercourse with a dead zebra on God's ark!
Why? Then the lions get to.
The lions are going to eat their zebra.
Are you sure?
Ah, this is not happening! Besides, I need you two to have intercourse with each other to keep your species alive.
With him? I don't really like him.
I've done it before.
He's a bit lazy.
Can someone get me some different cows? Any other cows that want to get on this ark and not die in a flood?
They're all dead.
What?
Yeah, we fucked them. I mean, killed them.
Then we fucked them.
Good God! And that was not in vain. I promise you that this world will have to exist without cows, for I am a righteous man.
Hey, righteous.
Think of the cheese.
Oh man! So good! What?
Hey, you guys coming up?
Yeah, just this prick's giving us a hard time.
Oh, give him my name. And hurry. The cats just stopped licking themselves and they're ready to move on to others.
So, our friend Giraffe is inside?
I heard. Just go.
Whoopee!
Somebody's about to tip this cow.
Sorry, God.
everything is about you. Good night.
Oh, hi. And you too. Oh. Oh boy, the northern star. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. I wish the characters in the nursery rhymes were real.
Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. Oh, fuck, whatever. What's up, kid?
Who are you?
I'm Humpster Dumpster. I'm your fairy princess.
I've never heard of anyone named Humpster Dumpster before.
That's me. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Oh, Humpty Dumpty had a big fall. Humpster Dumpster sat in an alley smoking pot. Oh, and let me tell you, all the king's horses and all the king's men didn't come rushing to my aid when I fell deep into a meth habit. Putting myself back together took years. It's all me.
I don't know what any of that
You don't
is.
see any rhymes about me?
Yeah? So, are you gonna do something magical? Or...
No. Was there a reason you wanted a fairy tale character? We don't make house calls just for fun.
Yeah, I was hoping you could maybe tell me a story or play with me or do magic, but I didn't really expect.
Oh, Humpty Dumpty's washed up brother? Yeah, I've heard it before. I'll be on my way.
Wait, stay! I don't get to talk to people a lot.
You don't want me.
Please, you never know.
I'm not even sure about that one, kid. Shitty replacement for my shitty brother.
I'm sure you're both not that, shitty.
You're right, kid. I'm shitty enough for the both of us.
You're pretty down on yourself.
Yeah, well, they don't tell you alcohol is a depressant till it's too late.
Well, I'm just saying, you don't need to put yourself down like that.
I got some nerve, kid. Standing up for me against myself.
It just seems like you took the death of your brother.
Don't tell me about my brother.
You know, you put up a hard outer shell, but really you're all soft and gooey on the inside.
All right, kid. What do you want? You called me here for a reason, didn't you?
I've been having a little trouble with something at school.
Oh, shoot.
You see, there's this girl in my class, and she's super nice, and she's really good at drawing.
And you got the hots for her. Yeah, I've heard it before.
The hots?
You like her?
Yeah, I really like her.
Oh, you really like her. Hot shit.
It's just that, I don't think she really notices me. She's always talking to Jack H, and I don't think I have a chance.
And who's this Jack H character?
He's really mean, but he's really good at kickball, which is probably why she likes him.
Oh, tough.
I know, right?
Well, if I've learned anything from being an anthropomorphized egg, you gotta hit it with that charm.
What do you mean by charm?
I don't know. Show her your personality. Are you a stabber or a slasher in a bar fight or a knife fight?
I don't really think I'm the type for a knife fight. I still use safety scissors.
That's a prerogative. The point is, yeah, this kid's got kickball. But like you said, he's mean. And you're not. So you gotta play it up, my man. Like, for instance, I'm an egg. So, I'm gonna roam around. So when there's this hot chick I wanna bang, you can bet you see me on the ground, rolling around. Now why? Because I'm cleaning up.
So I gotta play at being nice?
Nice. Compliment her. Tell her a joke. Show her a friendly face so she'll come running to you when she realizes she's not like this kickball asshole.
So I gotta wait?
You want to go profess your love to her now? That'd be nice and quick.
I guess not.
And you won't have to wait long either. Now, this kid's probably full of it. Full of this high horse thinking that everyone worships him. But let me tell you, oh, that horse will be of no help to him when he has a big fall and shatters into 1,000,000 pieces.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, what's so great about this chick anyway? So there are lots of girls who can draw and are also nice.
It's just that I don't have many friends, so I was hoping maybe if she liked me, other kids would too.
So it isn't even about her. Look, kid, you're the full package, and people don't even know it yet. You're amiable, and you got a good shape. It sounds to me like you just gotta put yourself out there more. Say hi to people. Invite them over to do whatever you kids.
Play?
Yeah, invite them over to play.
But what if they say no?
Huh. Then fuck them! Right to know they're nice, and those are the only people worth being around.
Thank you. You're not such a bad egg.
Kid, the only person who has your back is yourself. Oh, other people may say that they support you, or that they love you. In the end, you are alone in this world. Don't you ever forget that.
I love you, Humpster
Sounds serious. Take a seat. What seems to be the matter?
Well, it all started on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? No. Wednesday I had the chicken with one of those side salads. You know, a salad that's a little too small to be a meal on its own, so you've got to attach it to something else.
I know of a side salad, ma'am. Proceed.
I had one of those, and Cynthia ordered the lamb. It was Thursday. But she kept going on and on.
What is this about?
Really, it's been something I've been bothered about for ages. It wasn't until recently I've been bothered enough to do something about it.
About what, ma'am? About what?
You're a doctor, right?
Yes, quite. I have my PhD in psychology hanging up on the wall, if you need proof. I'm quite proud of it.
So you've got one of those, confidentiality things?
Of course. Nothing you say leaves this room.
Okay. Sometimes my anus talks to me.
I see.
I swear I'm not crazy. I don't know anymore.
And, what does it say?
It doesn't really say words. It just kind of moans.
And, how would you describe the moon?
It varies, really. Sometimes the moan is almost angry, and sometimes it's like a whisper. Sometimes there's one long moan, and other times there's many little ones.
Intriguing.
Oh, and the smell? It has terrible breath.
Your anus?
My anus has terrible breath.
And does that bother you?
Well, clearly, I know how to handle that breath in my mouth, but the other end, I've tried mouthwash, but I don't think I have it in me to get a toothbrush up there. It'd be one thing if it were smooth, but with the bristles.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not quite sure I am the right kind of doctor for this. Have you tried going to a general practitioner?
I went to the regular doctor, and I told her my anus was speaking to me, and she said it's all in your head, and I said it's not in my head, it's my anus that's causing the trouble. But she said that physically, there's nothing wrong with you, and that you should be able to help.
Your anus talks to you.
My anus talks to me.
And you're sure it only talks to you? No one else has said anything?
Oh, no one's ever said anything to me before.
And how does that make you feel?
Often I feel I should shush it. I'll say something like, no! Shush! Do not speak out of turn. Do it later, and in private. Good God! Shut up! I told you are not to speak in front of other people! That sort of thing. What if it's just me and it? Sometimes I'll try to respond. It'll moan and I'll say something back using my mouth. Something like, hey there. It's dark and kind of damp down there, but society obligates me to wear pants. Don't get cross with me. I was given a choice. Either your happiness or the pants. And I chose the pants. I'll air you out tomorrow.
And how long did you say you had these symptoms for?
Well, they've been happening on and off my whole life, but lately they've gotten worse.
Lately, they've gotten worse.
Yes, lately, meaning recently, as in Wednesday, was it Thursday?
I have a PhD, woman! I know what lately means.
Can you cure me?
I suppose I will try.
Thank you.
Had any beans lately?
Yes.
How much?
If I were to sleep the other night, I suppose I had about 2 cans of baked beans and a glass of milk.
Then you must have farted.
But I have a boyfriend.
What? I said you farted.
What does that have to do with me?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought you wanted me to diagnose you.
Yes, that's correct.
So I'm telling you your diagnosis.
Well, spit it out then, why don't you?
I already told you. You farted.
Just tell me the diagnosis.
What's some
You
very...
said you were going to give me a diagnosis, but all I'm getting is a load of hot air.
Precisely.
Yes,
You farted.
but the bank doesn't open until tomorrow.
I just gave you your diagnosis. Now take it. If you're not going to take it, what did you even come here for?
To get the diagnosis. I don't just come here to blow off steam.
But that's exactly your issue.
The nerve.
Good God, you farted. Don't you see? An air pocket that was trapped in your bowels has now been released, and that made a noise.
Sounds very serious.
It's not.
What are we going to do about this? What's the treatment?
Nothing.
Doctor?
Yes?
Am I going to die?
Well, eventually, I suppose. But not of this. I'm sorry. Have you never heard of this?
Oh God, it must be rare. I'm gonna have to live with this, aren't I? I'm just gonna waste away, blowing bubbles out
my ass till death comes to take me.
It is true. You will have to live with it. But we all do.
What do you mean?
Everyone farts. It's a natural part of life.
It is?
Yes. Why, most people actually find it quite funny. Why, when I was a little boy, we used to fart as loudly as we could to get each other to laugh. Sometimes we'd get so carried away that someone would crap their pants. And we would beat the kid who crapped his pants with sticks until he was driven into the woods.
Oh my God.
Those were the days. But we were children, doing what children do.
And what is it that children do?
Oh, you know, just lollygagging, frittering away time on hijinks and horseplay, that sort of day-to-day tomfoolery, you remember.
No, I don't. I was born without one.
Without a memory.
No. Without a childhood.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not quite sure how that works.
You ever heard the curious case of a Benjamin Button?
Of course. The man who ages backwards.
In a sense, I'm the opposite.
So you age forward.
Not in that sense. I exited the womb a 47-year-old lady and haven't aged a day since.
Oh, you were born without a child.
Childhood, adolescence, toddlerdom, none of it. Well, my body was child-sized. It still had the fatigue of a slightly arthritic middle-aged woman and the outlook of someone who had grown accustomed to decades of the mundane humdrum of an office job, while the other children played with their miniature monster trucks. I preferred a more practical mid-sized sedan. All the other children have their petty change in piggy banks. I made safe investments to later put towards a mortgage. Other children marvel at the prospect of candy and cakes. I preferred my daily regimen of diet supplements to keep me regular. I don't regret any of it. I do believe the supplements helped. All these years I can't help but wonder if I've been missing something.
Well, childhood is a very pivotal point in one's life to cultivate wonder and whimsy. It's no wonder you had no idea what a fart is.
Oh. Yeah, well, thank you, Doctor, for sorting that out. I'll list my insurance then.
Yes, of course. And if you have any more troubles, there are medications available at the pharmacy.
Thank you, and bye.
Have a nice day. There.
She loves me. She loves me. She loves me more.
She loves me!
Hey kid, you interested in buying some bananas?
Bananas like the fruit bananas?
Yeah, the fruit bananas. What else would I be talking about? Come on. So you interested?
No, not really. Goodbye, sir.
Hey, come on, it's just the banana.
Sir, I'm just meeting someone here. If you could just...
Oh, hey, you don't like bananas over here. This guy. You don't like bananas? I got more than just bananas.
Sorry, but I'm just really not interested in your fruit. If you could just leave,
These
please.
are some of the most high quality fruits in the business.
I'm just meeting someone here really soon, and I really need this to go well, so I just can't have you here.
So you making an exchange?
No, God, no.
You need a lady friend for some action?
Kinda.
Oh ho ho! I see you, mystery man, going out in the evening time looking for a late night chicken parmesan, strolling through the park, stomach sluggish under the weight of the Italian cheeses, ready to meet your woman, take her to the Holiday Inn.
Whoa, hey, not that type of woman.
Oh, so this one's special, huh? See that tiny smirk you got on your face? You look like you just cleared the filling out of a cannoli. So this one's the one, huh? So you got the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, so why are you proposing under such seedy light? Come on, you can tell me.
This is actually where we first kissed.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah, see, I wanted our premarital relationship to be like a cycle. Like a circle that goes on for... Why am I telling you all this? You need to leave.
I can put you and your girl with some strawberries. They're very romantic.
Not as romantic as being alone.
I can sell you some melons, some apples, some pineapples, some kumquats.
Could you please leave, sir?
I got mangoes, figs, and orange.
I don't want any.
I got peaches.
No.
Plums.
Please go away.
What?
She's almost here.
Persimmons.
Shut up and leave already.
Oh, then, Mr. Angry Man, if you wanted me gone, you could have just said something to my face.
I did.
No, I don't want to hear it. I run into people like you all the time. The kind of person who only cares about themselves and their own problems. Well, you know what? I got problems too. I got 50 cases of fruit about to go bad and no one to sell them to. Talk about problems.
Why don't you just go sell your fruit in the broad daylight like a normal fruit entrepreneur?
Don't get smart with me, khaki slacks. My father's been this streetlight for over 50 years before I took over, and he never had any problems. Back in the good old days, people used to go out at night in search of a nectarine, apricot, grapes.
I get it, lots of variety.
No, people wanted fruit. They used to come to the street to find my pa under this street lamp. They seeked him out, just like they did my father's father and his father's father. Now I'm over here begging some guy with his shirt tucked in to buy a stupid old banana.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were holding such a rich tradition.
Yeah, well, the tradition won't be continuing for much longer. We're out of cash. Generations of fruit dealings. Over.
Well, maybe this is good. You could go into a more lucrative business like real estate or accounting.
You don't understand. There is nothing but selling fruit. I was raised to sell fruit. I remember back when I was just the size of a hefty watermelon. My pa brought me out here to sell my first piece of fruit. Well, I remember it just like it was yesterday. There was a man out in the dark. And he says to me, "Hey kid, you got any water?" And I says to him, "No, I don't got any water, but I do got a bag of loose pomegranate seeds." And from that night on, my fate was sealed. Selling fruit is in my blood.
How do you know? You could be really good at doing something else and just not know it. Here, how about you take this and go take a look at some of the other jobs out there?
No, it's no good.
How would you know if you're good at doing anything else if you've never tried anything new?
No, I couldn't.
If you can sell fruit, you can sell other things too.
Selling fruit is my passion fruit. It might not be the most practical occupation, but it's what I love.
Well, sometimes a man's just gotta make a living.
What will my father think?
As long as you're making a living.
All right, I'll have a look at some of these jobs. Maybe there's one that will catch my fancy the way fruit dealing does.
That's the spirit. You could do this on another bench, you know. It's just, my girlfriend's gonna be here really soon and...
Sorry, I'm so late, honey.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, my dad's business is having a complete and utter meltdown and I just had to help him.
Shh, calm down, honey. I have something I need to ask you. It's very important.
Yes, sorry, of course. What did you want to ask me?
There's an opening at Crispino's car dealership on Route 30.
Natalie,
Yes.
Natalie, you are my everything, and I never want to be with anyone else except you.
Carl.
Ever since I fell under that street lamp and into your arms, I haven't been the same. You give my life purpose.
I also cover dental.
I love you so naturally, like flowers love spring. I want our love to flourish, like birds fly. I want our love to spread its wings, like bees love their hive. I want to swarm you. To stay this way in perfect natural happiness the rest of my life with you.
They also maybe having a regular salary would be nice for once.
Natalie,
Yes, Carl.
Natalie, will you marry me?
Yes, of course, Carl. This is gonna work out so much better now that the blender showcase has gone through and I don't have to move to Japan. I even want to go there anyways. It'll keep me away from you.
I love you, honey.
Can you believe that the fruit vendor's all backed up and won't be able to get our order in? So unless I can find 50 cases of fruit by tomorrow, this is sunk. I love you.
Hey lady, you said you interested in buying 50 cases of fruit.
Yeah, but it's impossible.
What if I said I got 50 cases of fruit completely ripe and ready to use? Yeah, I got 50 cases, minus a couple of figs back at headquarters.
Could you get the cases over at the Freeman Center by noon tomorrow?
Let me tell you something. I will bring each grape over individually if I have to.
This is so
And
real.
everything's refrigerated.
Chilled to perfection.
This is really...
You have no idea how much this means to me. This might be the best thing anyone's ever done for me.
Tony Tomato at your service.
Pleasure to meet you, Tony. A real pleasure. Did you know this man's a fruit salesman? Who would have known?
Yeah, crazy.
I know. I'm just a lucky
luckiest girl in the world and a man like you.
Yeah.
This might save my dad's business from bankruptcy. And you, sir, are single-handedly responsible.
Oh, my pleasure.
Congrats.
I have to call my dad and tell him the good news. This might be the best day ever.
Enough already! Nat! This was supposed to be our moment. We were supposed to talk about the wedding and our future together, but all you seem to care about is that stupid blender showcase. Who even cares about blenders that much?
They're pretty useful for blending fruit.
And you! Guy! Tony Tomato!
Tony, come on.
Whatever! Why won't you just leave? Standing under a street lamp at night? Who does that?
Well, you.
Shut up! You have single-handedly ruined everything for me. This was supposed to be the greatest night of my life. I was supposed to get married to this woman, but now you've gone.
And what? Save my showcase? Is that such a bad thing? You didn't even know it was off until I got here.
Hey, you didn't even know you could propose to her until she got here. Seems a little convenient.
Very convenient.
Well,
Did you know my showcase is going to be ruined?
no.
Tell the truth.
Maybe a little.
What did you do?
Well,
And give me the truth.
I may have tampered with your fruit order.
How could you?
Never mess with fruit. I had a cousin, Pasquale Pomegranata, that ended up dead because of
You knew how much this blender showcase meant to me.
Okay, yes, I did it. I canceled the fruit order. But I only did it because I love you. I don't want you to get the promotion and leave for Japan. I want you to stay here where you belong with me.
You are unbelievable. You have no consideration for my professional goals.
You have no consideration for my feelings.
Well, maybe if your feelings didn't get so hurt by my profession, things would work out better.
Stop!
Wouldn't they?
Calling it a profession. Why are you so gosh darn serious about selling blenders? Who even cares about blenders that much?
I care about blenders that much.
Oh, well, excuse me. Sorry I insulted your precious blenders.
You should be sorry. At least I have a job that means something to me.
I'll have you know my job is very significant in my life.
Well, do you like it?
Yeah,
Why?
because I get paid.
Uh-huh.
What?
You don't like your job because of passion, because of your salary, not because of passion.
I do agree with the woman. You know nothing. You know nothing of the joy that passion in your career can bring you. It might be one of the greatest things in life. Besides, of course, a juicy seedless tangerine where the peel falls right off, just as if it were undressing itself. Just clean.
This guy knows what passion is.
As if you know anything about passion.
Lady, I know a guy, Vinny Cantaloupe. That's good guy.
I don't need your guy. I just need my boyfriend to support my career.
I can't support a decision to separate us.
Well, then maybe we should separate.
Yeah, maybe we should separate.
Best for us? As a couple?
As a pair, one might say.
No one wants you here. Hey, wait a second, Tony. Listen. We would have run into these problems whether or not we met you under the street lamp. Now, you go back and work your street lamp like you were, and I'll be the one to leave. Now you two can work out your business deals, and I'll just go.
you go to Japan with her? There's no rule said you couldn't.
It's just, I'd have to leave my spot in accounting and...
You said you only liked it for the money anyways.
If you can account in America, you can account in Japan.
But it's an entirely different currency. I don't think I could do it.
Like my pa always said, when life gives you lemons, be like him and sell it to a middle-aged woman walking her German Shepherd at night.
What?
Don't you love your woman more than your country's currency? Come on, I saw the way you looked at her when you said you wanted to swarm her.
Still be together.
Me in Japan?
Carl.
Carl.
Honey.
My little Lincolnberry.
Japan, with the woman I love.
Oh, Carl.
I love you, Nat.
I love you too.
We're still getting married, right?
Of course.
Oh.